Welcome to the Copper King Mine and Railroad. Today we're going to talk about the Markham Bridge in Bingham Canyon. We're going to talk about starting the layout, digging the crawl space out, and pumping the cement in. So stay tuned.
The idea came to me, I have this crawl space underneath my family room doing nothing. I could dig it out and make a train room. Starting something has a power of its own, so I just started. The first thing was getting access into the room. I had to cut a doorway through the foundation wall. Then I started digging, carrying it out in 5-gallon buckets up the stairs. My wife didn't like that, so I had to cut another hole that went to the garage. It was just big enough to throw the dirt out, then later pump the cement in. I just removed the dirt from the middle of the room, so the sides became the benchwork for the layout. So this picture shows the ready for the first pour. And the first pour was the footings and the floor. It was poured together in a monolithic pour. I wish I had taken more pictures. Now this photo shows after the first pour. The next picture will show the formwork for the second pour, the walls and the top where the benchwork will be. To accomplish this, the forms had to support themselves through the center. Boy, this was a fun pour to do because you had to really watch your head crawling in and out of this. Now the next two pictures show stripping of these forms. Now the segue into the Markham Bridge, I knew I wanted this bridge on my layout, so I had to plan ahead, cut out the dirt, and form a spot for the bridge. So this is my version of the Markham Bridge. Before I start talking about the bridge, I would like to recognize the people who saved information and pictures about Bingham Canyon Mine. With different ownership, materials was being discarded. People like Don Strack, Larry Sachs, and Barry Skinner saved many things, some right out of the trash. Don Strack has a wonderful website where this information and pictures can be found, utahrails.net. The magnificent Markham Bridge, what a sight this was. At one time it was a common carrier, bringing passengers to the mine. 640 feet long, 220 feet high, it was part of the Bingham and Garfield Railroad line. Trains made up of 80 to 90 cars carried ore 16 miles to the mills. What a shot. Look at this panoramic view. Markham Bridge had houses right up to the supports of the bridge. I loved how you entered a tunnel right after crossing the bridge, filling in the canyon with waste material right up to the bridge. This photo tells it all. High mountain railroading. Growing up in Bingham Canyon. What a time that must have been. It came down 1980, lasting 70 years.